world. And so far, Calvin Brock is pitching what, as a Cub fan, I seldom see my pitchers pitch, and that is a shutout. He is winning 5-0 over Dominick Guinn.
I guess he's got the wind blowing in this particular instance.
This would be Wrigley Field with the wind blowing in as opposed to out.
He's waging a very controlled war here, getting his jab out, going to the body once in a while. And he's been very difficult to hit. Basically, he's been focused on defense and sporadic. When he goes in the offense, he goes in spurts, waging a very smart battle.
Brock is the 1999 U.S. champion. He also won the Golden Gloves championship last year. Guinn won the National Golden Gloves championship this year and won the U.S. championship last year. So they reversed titles in the last couple of years, although in 1998, Brock was fighting in the heavyweight division. His nemesis down there was DeVarl Williamson, who, by the way, lives in this area, right down the road in Denver, where he trains at the pound-for-pound gym. Half a minute left to go here in round 3. And Calvin Brock, as Dave said, fighting a very efficient fight. And I think that might be the good way to phrase it. He's not been dazzling, he's not been spectacular, but he's been efficient and he's gotten the job done. And Dominick Guinn has had a real hard time hitting him. And Dave, you pointed out, let's give Brock credit for some defense.
Had the hands up high. He's not in the same position to be hit time after time.
Strong jab there by Calvin Brock as we head toward the end of this round, and another round in which Calvin Brock shows us a couple of things. One, feeling comfortable at super heavyweight. Two, feeling comfortable as a right-hander.
He's shown some good poise throughout this bout. And here is Brock on the offense. A good left hook gets in, then he ties up, so he's not easy to hit. Then he'll get on the outside, and Guinn will come at him, but Brock has kept Guinn off.
And after this round, it is 8-2 for Brock. Let's listen in.
All right. Just win the fight. Don't get in trouble. That's all you got to do. All right? Okay. What's my water?
Dominick Guinn.
Okay.
Al Mitchell, his coach, the former Olympic coach, and the coach at Northern Michigan University, who has many boxers here in this competition. So one of his fighters, Clarence Vincent, win already in a very close decision over Gerald Tucker, one of our earlier bouts. We're in round 4, the final round of this match, between Calvin Brock in the blue, Dominick Guinn in the red. They are super heavyweights.
Brock is an interesting study in that he went through the movement in 1996, got to the trials, and not many guys will want to turn around after they don't make the Olympics and go another 4 years through the program again. It's too long. But Brock, who is 23 years old now, made that decision. And it's not easy. He's had some up and downs with his focus. Now he's got some focus as he closes in towards Sydney.
Hoping very much to make the United States Olympic team, as is Dominick Guinn. Brock has simply been busier in this fight, I think, Dave. He's really thrown a lot more punches, and that's made it possible for him to land more as we head toward the last minute of this bout.
We talked about the spontaneous aspect of him in the beginning, and that was offensively. And now we're seeing that spontaneous aspect with the defense and with his movement and in pretty much getting into a position where Guinn cannot hit him. And there's a subtle move right there, a shot to the body after a little bit of a head movement.
After he slipped a left jab. Good right hand by Calvin Brock as he rips away on the inside. Guinn misses with the hook. Just about a half a minute left to go in this fight, and unless Dominick Guinn finds lightning in a bottle, in all likelihood he will lose this decision, and he will be headed to the Pan Am Games, and Calvin Brock will be headed to the World Championships.
Brock is the kind of guy who lulls you into a battle in which you think nothing really went wrong, and then you look up and you lost 15-4, and you don't know how it happened.
Well, Calvin Brock punctuates an excellent performance with a very good straight right hand at the end. And you see in his corner, they believe very much that he will get this win. And we would concur with that. Calvin Brock, as we've said throughout this match, fighting very smartly and getting the job done.
And able to keep Guinn off, and then some nice subtle movement by Calvin Brock also. Slipping and then landing a shot. Coming in here, getting 2 or 3 good shots, tying up and then getting some more punches in. Not big bombs, but good body movement, good efficiency inside.
So we are set to get the decision in this super heavyweight matchup. And let's do so now. Let's go to Dick Wood.
The winner of the 201 pounds plus super heavyweight on points in the blue corner, Calvin Brock.
Calvin Brock wins this one 12-3. An excellent performance by this 24-year-old, and he moves on to the World Championships. We'll be back with more from the 1999 U.S. Challenge.
Felix Savant hoping to become only the 3rd man to win 3 Olympic gold medals, and Sebastian Colbert will be his opponent. Savant, while he has stopped both his opponents, he does have a few problems with his hands at the moment. He's 33 years of age, just as Teofilo Stevenson did, winning 3 gold medals. Savant wants 3 gold medals, but first he must get past Sebastian Colbert from Germany here in the semi-finals.
Yes, I've got to tell you, I like Sebastian. Sebastian's got a nice style. If he doesn't fall apart with pre-nerves, I think he could do very well here tonight.
The great man Savant goes over the top ropes. Anything that may create some problems for Colbert is the fact that he's not a heavily aggressive fighter, whereas Felix Savant will come at him. Do you see his results? He stopped Mark Simmons. He was leading 16-1 in the 3rd round when it was